What's up? What's up? Hey, I'm back, yo. Um, it's so nice out here today. It's such a beautiful day out. Like, look at these clouds. That's why I angled the camera this way. Look. I mean, it's a beautiful, gorgeous day. I'm blessed. I thank God that I woke up this morning. I'm grateful to Him for giving me another opportunity to live this life that I live and to be able to experience all of the beauty in His works and the beauty in nature. So I was kind of thinking back to whenever I was uh, a young adult, and I thought back to the show. I think it was on Stars maybe or HBO, but it was called The L Word, and it was with a group of lesbian friends who they were in California, San Francisco, I think. Maybe I might be wrong on the city, but yeah, they were in California, and my little sister messaged me, but yeah, maybe in California, some city, I don't know. But they were a group of friends who really they had a sense of community. They supported each other, and the show kind of showed. The show showed. It showed like all of the different dramas and things that were going on in their life at the time, and I think that show was so amazing. I can remember being young and trying to come into my own. Having different girlfriends and stuff like that, and just imagining, man, a world living in a world like how they do on that show. That'd be so awesome, where you can just you know have this group of friends that you can lean on, and this sense of community, because it wasn't just their friend group, it was also the community that they were in, very accepting and welcoming, um and just people just being people, people having arguments, about their relationships. Everybody has that. It was just literally people being people. And so I think back to that show because that was like, dang, I don't know when that show came out, but early 2000s. So like 20 years ago, maybe. That show was awesome. And another one that came to mind was Noah's Ark. That was another show. Now that one was a show about a group of gay men who were very close friends, and that show again, early 2000s. Like, I'm like, yo, okay, early 2000s, and they were going through the different discussions of how it is to be a gay man. It kind of showed some of their experiences and some of the things that happened, even like, because it was a group of black gay men, but even like how there's that stigma, especially in the black community, on black gay people or black lesbians, that kind of thing. But it showed that there was always this kind of stigma. So I liked that show because it highlighted, some of the issues that typical gay man, or at least a typical black gay man, might experience within not only the society but also their own families. But yeah, those two shows that came to mind because I was thinking of, I was like, what shows are out there that are all the characters, pretty much the main characters are gay or lesbian, or something like that, LGBT. Um, I kind of was thinking, and nothing really came to mind because it's as if we were progressing, and then it just kind of started unraveling. But yeah, those shows were actually very monumental for me because it helped at least make me not feel alone with my thoughts, and it at least helped me not feel like the things that I was experiencing in my life, like I was the only one. By me knowing, oh, there's this whole production, this whole TV show with seasons, especially the L Word. I think there was like 4 or 5 seasons, but me knowing that was happening, I was like, oh, there's people who are understanding that this is some people's lives, and no matter what your beliefs are, it's a way of life, whether you want to believe it or not. So yeah, I think those two shows were very monumental for me. And also, in the L Word, there was Max. Yeah, so Max transitioned and he went female to male. So I can remember watching it at the time, and because I didn't know that I was trans, I kind of just was like, I am who I am. I never really computed, I never really put it together. I just always have looked like this, always have dressed like this. This is just who I've always been. So I didn't know that, hey, you can actually be happy fully by living who you authentically are and who you are on the inside. You don't have to just do whatever society might accept. You can. So whenever I watched it back in the day, watched Max, I was like, dang, that's crazy, but it was just me watching the show. And it wasn't until years later, obviously, whenever I started transitioning, that I started thinking back, like, damn, Max did that transition, transitioned on the show. And I don't even know if it's in real life. I feel like, I want to say, I think Max actually was a transgender person in his actual real life. And I don't know the actors' names. I'm not good at actors and actresses' names, so I don't know the actor's name. But he transitioned on that show, and like I said, years later, I kind of thought back on it like, damn, that was crazy to see what he experienced and things like that, because I'm like, that's I'm experiencing those things. But yeah. So I ain't really talking about nothing. I'm just I'm just out here talking because I can do that, and I can't it's like I can't stop smiling when I think about how my future self, how I'm going to be looking at these videos and just be like, wow, look how far you come, boy. And I got a ton of stuff on my phone, So I think this is awesome, just chilling. It feels great. The garden's back there. Yep. It's so nice. Got some real food growing. So I ain't gotta go to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? But, well, I'll probably, I'll have to think about what my next video is going to be about. I'll probably record something in this same sitting after I think for a bit, and probably use it to build up on my videos, because I want to post regularly, but some days I just be busy and I just be doing my own thing, so I don't really got time to post. But I want to make sure I stay consistent. Yeah. A piece of grass flew in my Waterloo earlier, and I saw it as it was flowing. I was like, oh. And then I looked and I saw it, and I was like, and I had just cracked this open, and I was just like, oh well, I done probably drank and ate worse. I probably ate some bugs, because stuff gets in your food all the time, and especially whenever you buy your food from fast food places or even the grocery store, you don't really know what all's going in that. So, but anywho, let me go cut this for now until I come back with another thought that I got going through my mind. Who knows, I might record 3 or 4 videos in this setting where I'm sitting right here, same background, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever comes to mind. So for the people out there that's watching this and that made it to this point, just want to tell you much love. Keep your head up, never stop, stay happy, let the haters do what haters do. Don't pay them no mind, because It's not your fault that they're miserable and have nothing else to focus on other than you. That's how I view it. You know, if people got time to hate, that means they ain't got shit going on in their life. Cause I don't have time to hate on people. I'm too busy living my life and loving the life that I live. You feel me? Okay. All right. I'ma holla at y'all. Yeah.